if I die, well, I can either load a new save file, and if I die, I can't respawn. So if that happens, I need to restart the emulator.
The emulator, yeah, that's no problem. Like I said, if you have to use a save file, since it's a showcase, it's no problem at all.
Okay, nice.
So this is the start of the second DLC?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't make the countdown.
Oh, it's okay. All right, we can do that now. Ready, chat? Are you guys ready for Zelda Breath of the Wild? All right. 5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Go. Okay, so I can explain a little bit of the general structure of the route. Well, at the beginning of the DLC, you need to go to the beginning of the game, the plateau, and you have to kill all the enemies in some camps, and that's too long. So after that, you have to go to the area for the Divine Beast and start a quest. And the quest consists in doing like 3 trials, and after each of the 3 trials, you have to do a sanctuary. So right now we are going to deal with Moldu King. Is like a special type of Molgera is in English. I think the English version is Molgera.
I really like this whatever sand surfing. So it's like a nice mount type thing, right? Like you're...
Yeah, it's like, I don't know the name in English, but it's like a walrus seal. It's strange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this type of enemy, like you can see, goes by underground. So we need, it can't see you. You will be anywhere around here, and without moving. And okay, nice. It will see you, so you need to make some sound in order to it to go outside of the ground. I think normally nice. This sometimes happens.
So they're just like creatures like lurking in the sand?
Yeah, this type of enemy specifically.
Okay.
So the most safe way to lure him out of
Oh my gosh, now I see them. What the heck? They're huge.
The most safe to lure him out of the ground is using bombs. You can use remote bombs, but bomb barrels are also really easy to do. And now, okay, I think I'm pretty far, but no problem. Now I'm using Urbosa, that is like an ability that you get. Okay, one moment.
My gosh, that damage is nasty.
Yeah, Urbosa is absolutely broken in Breath of the Wild. And that's it.
GG.
Thank you. Okay, this was the first trial of the Gerudo region. And now we have to complete this sanctuary. Okay, for anyone that doesn't know, after you complete each of the Divine Beasts in the base game, you get in each one a power related with the champion. 2 of them are completely useless in Hitless, because one is resurrecting, and if you die, it's a hit. One is like an auto parry that we consider it a hit. If you repel an attack with it, it's not valid also. The other one is Revalid, that is like really useful for exploring the world in a vertical way. And the other one, the last one, is the most useful in the combat, that is Urbosa. That was the one I used. That after you charge an attack with any weapon, any type of weapon, you deal like you make a huge area of damage, and it's absolutely broken. It makes no sense.
And this is like a puzzle right now, right?
Yeah, most of the shrines in the Champions Ballad are really easy. Wait. Okay. There are just two of them that well, have a little bit of the. I know. I forgot about this. No, I forgot about. Okay. Move this to there. Okay. One of the difficult sanctuaries is in the beginning of the DLC, in the plateau, and the other one is in the at the Goron region in the Death Mountain, in the volcano. Okay. I mean, the whole Zelda in general is like really chill for being for doing it, even for doing it hitless. Is really, it's not very difficult, honestly. All of the Zelda, I mean, I think all the Zelda runners agree with that, but it's still cool.
Yeah. So now, is this the end of the first trial then, like you said, or is this just the first puzzle of this?
The first sanctuary.
Okay.
We have to do two in this region specific, 2 more trials, and the sanctuaries in each of them.
I see. So 1 trial equals 1 sanctuary.
Yes, and well, the type of trial, let's say that repeats are a lot. Like in each region, you have to deal with a monster, and each region you have to. There is a trial that you go through some rings that we're going to do right now. Okay, one thing that I haven't mentioned is like, why am I wearing this type of helmet that resembles like is the Lyselphos mask? One moment, I need to put the disguise to go enter in the Gerudo town. Well, the Lyselphos mask for the section I just made is not really mandatory. Well, at least helpful, but well. In the sun, well, both in the snowy and the sandy regions, there could be some type of enemies like medium-sized lizard, and they can go under the ground. But if you wear this type of mask, they are completely friendly, so they don't suppose any type of problem. And for this section, there are a lot of them, so it's really helpful.
I see.
This is, as I say, pretty chill. Yes, that was one of them. These are scripted, like there was one before, now there are 2. There could be some of them that are like in camouflage, but with the mask, we are friends. Yes, that was one of the camouflage ones.
Now, is the mask a DLC only item, or oh boy?
Okay, that was a mimic. I don't know why. Sorry, but okay, that's the randomness.
It's fine, chat. It's fine. This is all part of the plan, chat. Don't you worry. All right.
That would happen. That you get an Octorok in a random place. That's not scripted. Sorry. Well, what are you saying?
Oh, I think I can't remember. It's okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, the second sanctuary. I mean, if you know how to solve the puzzles, this is really fast to do.
Yeah, I was just say once you know the puzzles,
Yes,
it's much more fluid.
you just have to move the platforms and trying to avoid the electricity. Like you have those generators right there, and you have to move them. You need to put them away of the electricity so you can pass around them without getting electrified, and then connecting them so the doors open.
So we just, well, I say just because I've been multitasking. I apologize, chat. So we got a donation 10 minutes ago that I just saw now. So no comment, but Primal Psy with a $10 donation. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And like I said, we are at $2,347 now. So thank you so much.
Okay, so now you just move this a little bit.
Oh, sorry, chat. Now can you see Capde again?
Hi! Wow, nice. No problem. Okay, I have to put them again. I mean, I think, well, getting electrified, I'm not sure if it will be considered a hit. I think it should, because I'm not sure if they count like a trap, because in this game, as all the Team Hitless game, the traps count as a hit. But, well, in Breath of the Wild, there aren't much of them. This is one of the bad sides of the game. Like, you have to go through these sequences where you can skip the dialogue, and that makes the run really long. More than necessary. Okay, now we have to take this type of walrus that are like wild. The other ones you can buy them, but this one you need to. Okay, nice. If you are too loudy, they go away. So you need to go really slow, so you don't make sound. And there we have it. Okay. Now we are going to the Giga hideout. We went there in the All Divine Beast part. It's a mandatory part in order to do the Gerudo. Well, in order to advance the Gerudo story and everything.
So is this sandy area, by the way? Is this the whole DLC, or this is just that one, like you're saying, sanctuary or whatever?
What? I understand the well. The desert is part of the base game. The only thing that is new to the game in the DLC are like the in terms of places,
okay.
are like the places, and also, well, the final divine beast. Okay, now we have to be a little bit careful because
Welcome in, Retro Bros.
Hey there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Nice.
Good. We just, oh yeah, I forgot I was going to use a timer for the showcases today. Bad host. I promise we'll use a timer for the next one. That's the only thing we didn't do yesterday that I was considering changing for today. But yeah, we're about what, like 20 minutes in? We started a little early, so
okay.
Yeah, so it's no worries. But yeah, so the estimate's like about 2 hours, so we should finish in about an hour and 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. So we got plenty of the run left.
Perfect.
Okay. We have to move here a little bit, and well, you can go through the main way, but if you go through the sun or the normal path, normally there are like some enemies. There are like soldiers from the Giga clan, and in order to avoid them, we can go through here, which is far less easy. More is less no, more easy. Okay. Okay. If anyone is asking why I'm doing like this thing, like, well, I don't know if you can see it, but all the time I'm doing like this, like calling the horse. One moment. Wait.
Do you want me to explain it, Cap?
Well, yeah, if you want to explain it, right? No problem.
So, in Breath of the Wild, there's a tactic called whistle sprinting, and basically, people found that if you whistle for the horse mid sprint and then cancel it, it makes it so that you can regain your stamina while you're still sprinting at the same speed of a sprint. So what he's doing is he's whistling for the horse and then canceling that whistle so that he can maintain the stamina while he's running at that speed.
It's pretty helpful. There are not many running sections in the route, but it helps a little bit.
Yeah, he'd be a lot slower if he wasn't whistle sprinting.
Okay. The hideout again. Let's see. And this here and this there. Wow, it's sounding the dragon music right now. Okay, now I have to take like a ball that is above there to the big hole that was right before, and the main mechanic in this place is that if these enemies that are like patrolling all around the place, if they see you, a lot of enemies start to appear. It's a nightmare, honestly. You need a lot of luck to, well, maybe not much, but well, you need a little bit of luck to deal with all of them. Wow. Okay, so in order to move the ball to the final segment, instead of like having to deal with the enemies, I don't know if it's made in any type of other run, but if you, well, 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, if you do this, basically, well, I don't like it. If you send the ball with stasis to the other side of the room, you can almost skip moving it around the place, and you have to deal with the gigas. Oh no, it's in a bad place. Okay. This went poorly. Wow. Nice. Okay. That has never happened to me before. I don't know how to deal with it. Let's see. I'm going to move it a little bit. Okay, nice. So one of the mechanic of these enemies, all of the Giga clan, is that if you throw at them a banana, they go for them because in the lore it's like they really, really like bananas. It's pretty funny. Yes, and you can pass through there really, really, really easy without problems.
That worked surprisingly well.
Yeah, well, normally it will be if the ball had landed in a better place, it will be it had be easier, but even with this mistake, it's still really, really easy. Okay. Last sanctuary of the Gerudo region. Okay, I'm going to to make a campfire because I don't like to. When it's nighttime, some enemies can spawn. I don't think that they can spawn in this specific place, but I don't want to take any risk. Well, here I'm pretty sure that they can spawn, but in the next part, I'm not so sure. Okay, for this section, I need to activate the gyroscope. Okay. Well, the mechanic here, the puzzle consists of, well, you have like these places where you can throw the balls. And you have there like a box. And inside of the box, there are like, no, that's not there. There are some balls of these colors, and depending of the number of them, you need to put each ball in the. If there is one ball in the first place, if there are two in the second, this is the box. You normally will have to move it. I'm doing it right now because in each sanctuary, all of them, there is at least one, like, let's say, secret chest with something. Sometimes it's something good. Sometimes it's something really useless, at least for Hitless. And in this, no, not there. This goes to the number 3. And in this sanctuary, you get a really, really, really good weapon. One moment. I don't have space. Bad luck. This weapon is a lightning spear. Always is enchanted. Well, has like a level 1 enchantment. It could be extra durability, extra damage, and like extra critical. A good RNG will be extra damage or extra critical, but I got a RNG and I have extra durability, which is completely useless. Bad RNG. Okay. Now we are going to the Divine Beast, because when you complete each of the trials and sanctuaries of the regions, you have to fight the Blight. They are like the enemies that were originally. Well, when you complete each of the Divine Beast in the base game, at the end you fight with a boss that are like thunder, wind, water, and firelight.
Yep.
The main mechanic in the DLC is that you have to fight them, but with a year like it's like the year that the original champions that fought them 100 years ago used it. Okay, this part we can skip this dialogue. It's horrible, but well. One cool thing that you can do. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot to eat the the meal with the extra hearts. Okay, I will. Hopefully, I won't die in the fight.
You got this.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
This is the most difficult fight in the game. I consider it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the fight that everybody dreads. Is this one fight?
Okay, I think I'm going to do the fight without explaining it, because if I'm explaining it and doing it at the same time, it's going to be much difficulty. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to explain it while you do it.
Okay.
So basically, throughout the game, you have to go fight 4 elemental blight Ganons, and this one happens to be the electric blight Ganon, and like electricity, he's very fast. So he moves very rapidly across the screen, and if you mistime any jumps, you will oftentimes lose weapons due to the electricity that he uses, and it makes it not that fun.
Real quick, we got another donation. So this one is from Anonymous, but we got a $2 anonymous donation. So thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate it. And like I said, we're at $2,349 now.
I don't know. One moment. Sorry. Okay. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if that was a hit, but I think I'm going to explain it later after the fight, because I don't know what. I'm not sure about what happened.
I wonder if like a ball of electricity happened to hit you mid jump or something there, but I don't know, because there was no indication that you took damage.
Okay, this is pretty much it. Okay, this is bad. No. Okay, I got hit, but I don't observe if it was about, well, because of the explosion.
For that half heart?
Yeah, the half heart.
That's what I mean when, like, earlier when you took that damage, but I don't know how, because it didn't show any indication.
So do you want me to put one hit, Capde?
Yeah. I mean, in this fight, you will, with all the electric game attacks in the game, you can use like a wooden shield, so it like absorbs the electricity, and it's not considered a hit. I took the Thunderblight threw some balls, and I purposely took the hit, but I think that some balls bounced, activated the electric generator in the ceiling, and I think that was the thing that disarmed me. Disarmed me. I would consider it a hit.
Same. That's me too.
Bad luck. This is one of the things that you have, well, that made this fight so more complicated than necessary, because the arena is really bad. It's like a cylinder, and the balls can bounce in really strange ways. Like it has happened to me, like the balls go behind me, didn't hit me, but bounced directly to me.
Yeah, you explained it pretty well. It's a really bad arena.
Okay, so now I'm going to eat this because I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the Orni region. In English is Orni, or is another name?
This is the Rito region.
Rito. Yeah. Right.
I was gonna say they call it modo experto in Spanish, which as in English it's just called master mode. So that's interesting.
I think it's cooler in English.
I like both versions.
Well, the name. Okay. Now we have to shoot down 4 of these bullseye without opening the paraglider. It's not really difficult, even if you don't have much stamina, because there is a really broken mechanic in this game, which I will use it later in the monk math fight. One moment. Okay. Rainbow. Okay, I forgot to turn off the gyroscope. Nice. It's really
still got it.
Yeah. Thank you. As I was saying, there is a really broken mechanic in this game that you have like this. Well, you open the bow in the air, you got like a really big slow-mo.
Yeah.
The downside, yes?
They call it bullet time.
Yeah. The downside is that it drains your stamina. But for some, I think this is pretty really bad balance, but you can recharge your stamina while in the air. Eating stamina meals up to the infinity. The only limit is that, well, one moment, you touch the ground. Okay, right now we need to shoot down some switches. Wait, moment. Is pretty generous, let's say, hitting them. The hardbox, hitbox, I'm not sure.
Hitbox, yeah. It's interesting watching Breath of the Wild runs. I'm used to Tears of the Kingdom runs, and it's like they have slightly different mechanics because when they designed Tears of the Kingdom, they were like, well, we can't allow stuff like whistle sprinting. So they fixed that, but in turn they made different errors that can be capitalized on.
I'm a little bit disconnected from Tears of the wait. Okay. I arrived. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know many of the things that I'm pretty disconnected because I got the Hitless round some months ago. And since then, I haven't seen much about the game. I mean, I have seen a little bit of the any percent speedrun that you can clip through many places.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can skip all the final boss rush.
Yeah.
So that was well, I'm not sure if now there are much bigger errors that you can capitalize, as you said.
No, that's probably the biggest one. In Tears of the Kingdom, you can just like drop through the ground and just skip, like you said, all of the like fight before the end boss. And but I think that's the biggest skip they have in that game so far.
Well, the cancel fall damage glitch is still there in a different way, but it's still there, right? Or
fall damage cancel? I'm not sure. So I don't even run the glitched version. So I haven't watched any version past probably where you've watched of the any percent run.
I see. Okay, normally right now we will have to go up to the Ebra mountain, but since it's a really long path, I'm going to skip it.
So we got a quick donation, sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So Dolos with the $1 donation. No message as well, but thank you, Dolos, for the $1. And that puts us at $2,350.
Woo! Nice.
Thank you for that donation.
Thank you. Okay, as I say, this type of trial repeats a lot. That you have to go through these rings. Oh, Satuli Mountain is activated. Nice. The only problem you can have here is the enemies. As I said, you can get both in the sand and in the snow some lethal foes, but with the mask is fine. And the other one is that here randomly could be some snowballs, and I'm pretty. I've had. Okay. Get out. This type of enemies can hit you also. And the snowballs, I've never been hit by them, but
it is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the random mobs that spawn like that moose can just randomly run in the direction of you and ruin an entire run.
Yeah, I think that normally being here is like, I don't know, 6-7 hours in the run.
Yeah.
I mean, Breath of the Wild runs are not really difficult, except for some specific points like the Blight, the Thunder Blight.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the main difficulty is the duration.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't use any wind bombs in this run because you have to do it damageless, right?
Well, I think it's not specified in the rules, but I don't know if they are considered like a major glitch or what.
Well, I was just saying because you try to not get hurt at all. And
no, well, normally Breath of the Wild, it's not the same if in Tears of the Kingdom, because, well, at least in Tears of the Kingdom there is a whole mechanic around damaging yourself with the night weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But since in Breath of the Wild you don't have that type of mechanic, normally we want to do the run damageless and hitless. But if we take random environmental damage, like it's too hot, too cold, there is no problem. I mean, you can get the run just in Hitless. Okay. Come on, this happened to me yesterday too. Okay, we have to wait a little bit again.
Oh, the Cryonis block just happened to be too low.
Yeah, a little bit lower. I'm going to try into movies. It worked for me yesterday. Nah, whatever. I'm going to repeat it. Okay. Now it should be fine. Okay, nice. For example, one thing I haven't said is that being hit by an animated object is considered a hit if that ball okay, this is what happens when I'm trying to talk and play this on the same time. I'm not really good at it.
That's okay.
So when you are hit by a moving object, that's considered a hit also.
Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm trolling. Okay. Focus. It's just a 3-year-old puzzle.
Are you up a lot earlier than you usually are at this time of day?
No. It's just like I don't usually stream, and as I say, I don't usually. Oh my god! I don't usually play at the same time I'm talking.
Yeah, that's okay.
And also speaking in English, that I almost never speak in English, so that takes out some of the concentration in my head.
Yeah, I get you, because I speak some Spanish, and the amount of effort it takes for me to just translate in my head so that I can understand just basic conversations is intense. So I understand you.
No. Okay, it falls. Yeah, it's difficult. Yay, we got it. Nice. Second one. I wish some random modder could make a mod that in which you can skip this type of dialogues.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 100% sure that this type of sequences that you can skip could be like 1 hour, even a little bit more of the whole run at least. It's horrible.
That's
What time is it?
wild.
In fact, it's Breath of the Wild. Sorry. A really bad pun.
No, I thought that was a good one. That was a good joke.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now was the, let's say, beast trial. This is really easy because you have to just set down a dragon in the on the horns. It's really, really easy. I take the horse. No, this one, no. Not this one. This is slower. This one. I mean, this was one of the things I made yesterday to do the run a little bit shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Take a 5-star speed horse instead of a 3-star. No, come on. Okay, I needed to be sunny to do this because the dragons in this game have like they follow a path. Wait, okay. Especially this one, I think it's called Elden, the red one, the fire one.
Yeah, the fire one is
Elden, or is Fars or Elden? Fars, I think, is the electrical one.
Farash is the electric one, and then Dinral is the fire one.
Ah, okay. So as you can see there is the dragon. This one specifically follows a path that goes from the Death Mountain to this canyon. And wait. We needed to be in a certain spot because we have to shoot him when the horns are like bluish. So every time you rest, the dragon moves like a specific spot in their paths.
Mm-hmm.
So by resting in this place, the dragon is like really, really close to the place where the shrine is going to appear. So we don't have to wait too much. We have to wait a little bit, but not too much. Okay, those are some pebbles. This is an enemy, but they are not too difficult to deal. The little is someone isn't too familiarized with Breath of the Wild, is like the little rocks. I don't know how to explain it better.
No, that's good. There are little rock enemies that aren't hard to deal with, but can very easily sneak up on you.
Okay, I need to shoot him. No, he's going up. Okay, nice. I shoot him, but I didn't. The arrow didn't land on the horns. No problem. I specifically use this type of bow, the golden bow, because it has a lot of range. The thumb is really, really useful. Bows in this game are pretty OP. Okay, thank you, horse. Don't book. Yeah, as I said, bows in this game are really, really, really strong, especially with using bomb arrows. Okay, I'm trying to be quiet for this shrine because you can mess up pretty easily.
Like someone was saying in chat, the dragons in Breath of the Wild are so cool. Like those horns on that dragon. I didn't even realize how different they were from Tears of the Kingdom until just now. But
the models are that different.
The dragon models are slightly different between the two games.
Okay. We have to stop this. Okay, nice. As I said, the shrines aren't really difficult, but you can mess up really easily. And if you fall here, is considered a hit.
Yeah.
It's like in Sekiro that you don't die from falling in these places, but it resets your precision. Is almost the same.
Yeah, and you take that 1/4 heart of damage, and that's enough to count as a hit. So
yeah, it's the same for being drowned in lava and in the mud. Being damaged by lava isn't considered a hit, but being drowned by lava is considered a hit.
Oh, interesting.
It's considered environmental damage, like as I say, if it's too hot, too cold. Well, at the end of the day, each one can play by the rules, but at least in Team Hitless, we play by those rules. Okay, this fight is interesting because you are supposed to. Well, one of the things in this type of fights is that you have less gear than normally, but specifically for this fight, it's funny because you have more arrows and better, well, the same or even better bows that in the normal run. When you first arrive in a normal all divine beast no hit run.
Really?
Yeah, you have like an falcon, I think it's called falcon bow, that you got it also in the normal run at the beginning of the, well, it's at the beginning, but it's like 1 hour in the game. But you have like literally 100 arrows. Okay, for this boss, the main thing is to take advantage of the air currents that are at the sides of the arena and do bullet time and do some headshots. Okay, I'm going to start by using Urbosa. Before he attacks. This bow is really strong, even though that it hasn't. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. He wake up really fast. Okay, sometimes he does that appears and disappears instantly.
Which is really obnoxious in master mode where he regains 3% of
Yes.
his health per second.
Okay, I'm trying to do some headshots, but I got the bad positioning. If you, well, as you have seen, if you, okay, no, come on. If you land 3 headshots, the blight falls down. Wow, what a bad RNG. Okay, that was close. You want to shoot him down before he attacks. He has like in the first phase 2 attacks. He can throw you some tornadoes, and he can also shoot at you. Now, instead of 1 tornado, he will shoot 2. And well, okay, one moment. No. Here you can have really bad RNG because those like orb things that are flying around him can block an arrow, and you don't have infinite stamina to do bullet time. Okay, that's pretty much it.
This fight is considered the easiest one in this run, right?
Consider Water Blight even easier.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, here you have, it's not really, really difficult, but you have to manage the stamina. And it's a little bit more complicated than just Water Blight that is so easy to do the bullet time, the dodge at least. Okay. Second Blight completed. Now we are heading to the Death Mountain.
What is your favorite boss to fight in this run?
Thunderblight.
Thunderblight?
Yeah.
Is it because of the difficulty?
Yeah. I mean, someone will consider that monk math is like really, really difficult, but I managed to cheat him like a lot, and the fight isn't really, really difficult. But I don't know, the doing the perfect dodges in Thunderblight is really, really satisfying once you get used to it. Okay. So before going to the volcano, I'm going to keep the fireproof armor. And okay, wait. I don't have any bomb barrels equipped. That's because in the volcano, since the temperature is so high, if you take out a bomb arrow, it instantly explodes. It's not considered a hit because we consider it like self-damage, like when you take damage in purposely in a Souls game. Okay. Okay, one moment. I need to use the last Urposa. But although we consider it like self-damage, if you have just the base HP, normally you die out of the explosion, and dying is considered a hit. Once again, this isn't too much difficult. You can even play with the doing full attack. Oh, whoa. And also another mechanic in the volcano is that all the wooden gear, being shields, weapons, or bows, they get burned, and they can damage you as well as if you don't change them, they can even consume, disappear. Okay, we have to check almost in anywhere we go in the volcano before landing if there are those. Oh, okay. Wow. I thought I didn't have the. Whoa. I thought I didn't have the bomb barrels equipped. That
was scary.
Yeah. I was so fast. I mean, I didn't do that on purpose, but even though I have like, I don't know, hundreds of hours in this game, I always forget which side of the D-pad is for arrows and which one is for bows. Mm-hmm. So luckily, I first opened the one for arrows and I noticed it.
Just in time.
Yeah. Okay. So you normally, to avoid this, when you go to the volcano, you always check this menu, so you don't have to take out the bow. But it was too comfy, to be honest. Okay, this shrine is a little bit more difficult. Not absolutely, but taking into account that this is like, as I said, maybe 8 hours in the run, doing the most silly mistake, it's not funny.
So you're saying that having the bomb arrows out in the volcano wouldn't be that funny?
No, well, both of them. I mean, that happens always, even in the All Divine Beast run.
Yeah.
But I was talking about this shrine specifically because of this part. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Hi! Wow. Nice. That warrior that guardian was going to shoot me. I think I did it. I this a little bit bad because if you are quick enough, if you are good position in on the boxes, the last guardian can see you. You can see him. Well, I don't know. It's a machine. Okay, I'm going to change this. You can see the guardian before it can seize you and kill it. Okay, this part is not too difficult, but let's take it easy. We don't want to fall to the void. For this, well, for the volcano, you could improve the armor in order for it to be fully fireproof. Because even though you have the full set, without any upgrades, you can still take fire damage. But if you upgrade it, well, the 3 pieces up to the, I think it's second level, you get the fireproof status, and you can't get hit by any, well, damage by any fire type attack. But it's really long, and I consider it like being not very optimal for a for a run.
Yeah, you have to get a lot of stuff in order to upgrade the armor. Would just take too long.
Exactly, and just for, I don't know, 25-minute section. I consider doing it for my all bosses mini bosses, but I don't saw it necessary. I was comfy, especially for the enemy we're going to fight right now. Okay, I'm going to check it again. Okay, normal arrows. One of the good things of I think I haven't mentioned it, is that after you complete each of the blights of the DLC, the cooldown of the powers, the respective powers, gets reduced to one third. Yes, 1/3. So Urbosa, as you can see, is like the camel and a plus there. Urbosa Plus, instead of recharge after 12 minutes, it just takes 4. And Rivali Plus, instead of being 6, is just 2 minutes, which is awesome.
That makes moving everywhere a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we still have to take these sections where we just paraglide to the places. It's a little bit slow, but well. Okay, so now we are going to fight Igneo Talus Titan. I think it's the mini boss with most health in the game. But there is a mechanic that which anytime, well, all the Taluses in the game take more damage from mining weapons. The normal hammer, I think it's called Iron Sledgehammer, does 4 times the damage. The Daruk's weapon, which I have, and another one which I don't know the name in English, but it's really similar to Daruk's one, does twice the damage. So we have, okay, there it is. We have a weapon that does 60 base damage, and after the multiplier does 120 damage, which is a lot. For some reason, it's bugged with the Luminous Taluses. I don't know why. Okay, we'll now use Urbosa. We need to change to Ice Arrows because we need to cool down the Talus. Because if we land on him while being like lit on, you get damaged. Can you please? Okay.
Oh my.
Everything is fine. I wasn't getting the current. So one cool mechanic, well, I don't think it's, well, maybe it's intentional because it's still in Tears of the Kingdom, is that as you have seen, every time that I was throwing Urbosa, I was jumping, and that's because every time you do like a charge attack, you can cancel it by jumping. Also, I think you can also cancel it by crouching and maybe whistling. But by far the most efficient one is, and also pressing the B boot button. The most efficient one for me is just jumping.
Yeah, the jumping mechanic is still in Tears of the Kingdom.
Cool. Okay, here you can, instead of doing solving the puzzle in the let's say intended way, you can just chase it with bomb arrows.
I love that.
Yeah, I think I did this with all of the, I don't know how to call these, pressure plates.
Yeah, pressure plates.
I did this in every sign that had them in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it's so easy to just use them. Okay, let's change the arrow, please.
That's a good idea.
I'm failing on donation duty. We got a couple donations.
All right.
Actually, I didn't fail as hard as I thought, chat. We're good. All right. Triskept with the $10 donation said, great work with the event. Loving the variety. Thank you for the $10. And we also got a donation from Wish Lepre. And she donated $5, and her comment was a heart. So thank you so much, both Triskept and Wish with Pre. Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
We are at what, $2,365 now. So, like I said, chat, our next milestone is 2,500. It's the third box of the 4 boxes. So we are getting close.
That's exciting.
I'm going to rest until the morning. I don't want random kisses flying around there. Normally in Breath of the... Oh no! I didn't use the Raspberry Valley. Well, it's just 2 minutes, so even if we have to wait a little bit, it shouldn't be too long. Well, one of the things in Breath of the Wild is that, well, also in Tears of the Kingdom, we always go through the world while it's still by day, because at night there are random, well, some scripted, but mostly there are a lot of random enemies that could spawn, and some of them could spawn with arrows, and that's not funny at all.
It's really easy to lose runs to randomly spawned stall enemies that shoot you in the back with an arrow.
We are friends? And luckily for you, I don't have you to be around here, Lethalfus friend. So, no, not this. Goodbye. That's a mechanic. You can literally disintegrate any, well, except for the electric type of elemental, but you can disintegrate fire and ice enemies. It's cool. Okay, so now we have to put a boulder under this type of ring, because right now there is only lava under it. No. Okay. Come here. Okay, I got it. So the way I found to solve it, like, really easy, is just I suppose it's the intended way. You just move, like, you make like a path with the boulders at the boxes until one of the boulders is right under the ring. I suppose you can also just put a box, but the box is not high enough, so you complete the trial, you get in the ring, but you take damage. Okay, and now just using Revali, our great friend Ravioli, that someone's called him. We just get out of there. Okay, I'm not joking when I say that this type of enemy, I don't know if I said it before, but these birds are the worst. The ostriches.
Oh yeah, I've had runs killed by them too many times.
I know there's one of the verifiers, Cursed Wine. Got a, I think it was a PV1 by one of those ostriches, because he was like doing the Goron region, like when you go to the, I think it's called North Mine, where when Junobo is, and one of the ostriches fell from, I don't know where, out of nowhere. It fell, and it was a hit.
No.
I think everyone hates them. Okay. As I said, if I had the armor upgraded, this part will be much easier, but there is no need. Okay, so now I'm going to activate for the second and last time the gyroscope. Okay. Come on. Okay. Nice. You have to make a really weird moves with the controller until you get it. Okay. Nice.
First try.
It's not really difficult. And that's the Goron region.
Nice.
Okay, so there is a particularity for the Fireblight, the DLC Fireblight. For some reason, all the blights require like a specific number of headshots in order to them to get staggered.
Yeah.
And the thing is that for some of them, this number isn't changed from the normal game to the DLC, but for some reason, Fireblight in the base game requires 2 headshots, but in the DLC, it requires 3. Normally in the run, we stagger him with the headshots. Okay, one moment. I'm going to... No, wait. Well, just in case, I'm going to read the buff. Normally in the base game, in an All Divine Beast, we... no. Okay. We use the arrows to do some headshots. But since in the DLC fight, this isn't really viable, because you just have 5 arrows and 3 headshots takes too much time, because you can the blight can hit you, can attack you before. We use bombs. For some reasons, the stagger with the bombs is the same in the base game and in the DLC. 2 bombs, 2 remote bombs, staggers Fireblight. So right now, I'm not going to skip the cinematic, because in Breath of the Wild and many other games, when you skip a cinematic, it's like you get a black screen, and then you can watch the action, let's say. But if you do that, it's like, let's say that the action starts when the screen is still at black. So if at the beginning of the fight, Fireblight waits 2 seconds, it's not that much, but waits 2 seconds before attacking you, those 2 seconds will count while still on the black screen. So by not skipping the cinematic, that time is we can manage it really better. So okay, right now we have control. We change to remote bomb, beam, and Bam.
So what you were saying about skipping the cutscene during
yeah,
like 2 seconds, it's really easy to accidentally get hit because he starts attacking before you can start moving, right?
Yeah, I think cinematic doesn't isn't even a word in English, right? Or
no, it is.
Ah,
Cinematic. That's the correct word.
Okay. Okay, now we throw this what? Hey, my my controller. So right now we come on. We need to be careful because being near the weapon right now, too much time does fire damage. Come on. I don't know why he recovered really fast. It's not too difficult to manage. But wow, nice. That was damage. It's not considered a hit, but it's still. What's happening? This. It's still self-damage. Okay, I'm getting really bad RNG. Ah. I don't know why the other times. Well, I don't know why the Blight has recovered so fast, and this time he took more time. Okay, so Fire Blight done. We just have one more to go, and the final Divine Beast. Normally, this fight is much easier. I mean, in the community, at least in the any percent, this fight. Well, the one in the castle in the boss rush is it's basically a meme because you have a lot of damage, and because he has a really big head, it's so easy to make a headshot. Thank you, Darbook. We will take it into consideration. Okay, so as I said, this power is completely useless. Yeah, we have this, but since it's considered a hit, blocking with it, it's basically because it's a block. Even though it's visualized like a parry, we consider it like a block.
Because if you didn't have it, you would take damage in that moment, right?
Yeah. And it's because it's automatic. I don't know. It's a strange case. It's a particular case. I mean, no other game with, at least in Team Hitless, at least. I'm not sure about all the games, but at least for the souls, there is not a mechanic about doing auto parry. Well, you have the cheat engine, but obviously that's cheating.
Yeah.
Okay, the Sora part is really chill. It's really easy. In a normal run, I usually do it the last one because it's short and it's really easy. Okay, that's what I said at the beginning of the stream. You in the waterfalls and also in the bridges, there are so many enemies. Okay, I didn't equip the right armor. Okay, no. But since I have the Lizalfos mask, we are friends. Wait. Okay. For a moment I was scared that this was a bad save file. Okay. I didn't activate the ring thing.
I'm glad you caught that now and not once you get all the way up.
Yep. Okay, some stamina. Sometimes I really miss some mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom. For example, in Tears of the Kingdom, you can actually move through the waterfalls from side to side, and also you can recover. Well, you recover all the stamina, and also
yeah, huh?
many times I'm like, there is a situation that I have, let's say, some ceiling above me, and I'm thinking about using Ascend, but it's Breath of the Wild. That's not in this game.
I'll be playing other games entirely, not Zelda at all, and think, oh, can I ascend here?
That happened to me in non-Zelda related games with the paraglide. I was playing Sekiro, and there was like some stairs that normally you just go through them running. But for a moment I thought, oh wait, I can jump and open the paraglide, so this is faster. Like, when you normally do this, but it's Sekiro, obviously you don't have the paraglide. Having a paraglide in Elden Ring would be really nice. Especially for no hits, because in Elden the setup sometimes is really long. Oops, I mistake. I need to do this.
I'm really excited to play Sekiro for the first time. Probably going to be a couple weeks, but
I love that game. Even before starting doing Hitless, it was one of my favorite games. Favorite. The combat is awesome. It's like the animation are so great. The combat is awesome. I don't know if you have you seen it.
I've watched a fair bit of it, and I know that it's considered one of the harder games just because you have to like parry everything. But
yeah,
it's such a cool game.
it's really cool. I mean, the difficulty, I think, is most because in other Soul games, let's say you have like problems being you have to go to point A to point B. You have to kill this boss, and you have many ways to solve those problems. But in Sekiro, it's like you have only one way, and you have to learn it.
By the way, we have another donation. And I only missed it by 4 minutes, chat. I'm getting better. From Deek, if I'm pronouncing that right, Diek 45. First dono of the event. Good luck, gamers. And that was a $20 donation. So thank you so much. We're at $2,385.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you.
I was gonna say I looked at that number just a minute ago and I was like, huh, I think that number is different from the last time we did a dono read, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, I wasted all the stamina. Okay, normally this.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, okay. This part isn't too difficult. In normal mode, it's even easier. So right now we have to kill four guardians. 3 of them are flying, and 1 of them is a turret. Normally, I would use Urbosa Fury because you can one shot all of them. But since probably if I use the Urbosa, the emulator is going to explode. I'm going to use just arcane arrows. So what were you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say that it's really easy to accidentally run out of stamina. Just like look at something else for half a second and you're just out of stamina. But
this is really cool. You can go here. Okay, so normally I will just wait. Okay, nice. This sometimes happens in this place.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm going to load this save file. Is when just after we completed the shrine. I mean, here there are a lot of enemies, so sometimes the emulator mess up. I'm going to save. No, that's. I'm going to close the emulator and reopen it. I'm sorry, but sometimes happens in this place. That's one of the reasons I don't want to use Urbosa there. I will use just the arrow so there is my PC doesn't explode.
As chat's saying, that's the real Legend of Zelda creepypasta right there.
Yeah. Nice save file. Wow, this thing happened to me once in a run. And I didn't have any hits.
Did you lose a run to that?
Well, I mean that this happened in the last fight against Calamity Ganon.
Oh no.
It was at the beginning of the game. I was like, it's impossible to do the fight like this because I can't see a thing. It's impossible. So I made a quit out. So I didn't send the run because technically you can do quit outs like that. So I mean, it's not problem for me because well, the run I could get it easily. And for me, I got the run. I mean,
Nice.
I completed the fight later, but sometimes this happens. Emulator things. I mean, yes, you have some advantages, but this type of things could happen. You can play with 60 FPS mods, but
the trade-off is losing your eyesight.
I mean, if you have a really good PC, probably you won't have this type of problems. And if not, well, bad luck. Okay, move, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go to here. Hello, friend. Go up. Goodbye, friend. Okay, I'm going to wait until it explodes. Okay. Where is the other one? If you shoot down the guardians either in the eye or at least these ones in that round thing over them with an arcane arrow, you can one-shot them. If anyone isn't too familiarized with, well, both, well, in Tears of the Kingdom, not, because there aren't any guardians.
They also got rid of most of the ancient arrows, so.
Yeah, I mean, for most of the game, I thought that ancient arrows didn't even exist until, I don't know, after 100 hours, I got one in a chest.
Give me just 1 minute here. I'll be back.
What? Okay. Okay, so it's a little bit late, so I'm going to rest until the morning. Okay. The 3 sanctuaries of the Thora region are really, really easy. Like, easy and fast. This one you can chase it so easily. I mean, you're supposed to move those platforms with the cryo, but if you position one block in a right spot, almost like that. Okay, one moment. Like that. You can skip all the, all the problem solving.
I have returned.
What? Oh, nice. What happened to the ball? Well, eventually it goes to the hole. It's a little bit slow, but we got it. Tin, tiririn. Okay, one more sanctuary to go. Water Blight and the final Divine Beast. I like how the last Divine Beast is one of the most mythical animals in the world, called just Cylinder. The last beast is literally a cylinder. I mean, I don't like much the Divine Beast in these games. From outside, well, most of them are really cool, but the insides are not ugly, but I don't know. They could have made something, I don't know, something cooler. Okay. We don't want to go too high here because up there is a Lionel. And we are not interested in fighting him. I mean, if this was Tears of the Kingdom, of course. Well, no, because there is a basic Lionel. And in Breath of the Wild, And I'm happy that. Okay, thank you, Revali. I'm happy that they fixed like the. Let's see. They made a good fighting loop in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because in Breath of the Wild, there are some enemies, some of them are difficult here. But honestly, you don't have like any reason to fight them. At least in Tears of the Kingdom, there is the fusion mechanic for the weapons. So you need to kill the enemies to get good weapons. I think it's really cool for problems. Well, as I say, a really nice way to solve the problem. Okay, for this part, when I was routing this, even when I was the route in normal mode, I thought that this is like totally free. Here you just have to go to that ring that is down there, and it only spawns between 5 and 6 or 7 a.m. So you just paraglide to there.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a random component that I didn't know that since it's water, there could be random spawns of both lethalfos that with the lethalfos mask, sorry, are not a problem, but okay, you can get one of these. Oh, no, not ancient arrow, sorry. Okay, that's bad. That's an Octorok, and I'm really sure. Oh, come on. Okay, now.
I can't tell you how many runs have been ruined by Octoroks.
I'm completely honest that maybe 50 to 70% of the runs of people doing more than 90%, I mean, at least in Hitless, got killed by an Octorok. Because it's like, you are moving. Okay, no other one. Nice. Well, Octoroks and Lethalfos. Because you are moving. Lethalfos, well, the ones who go under the ground. But at least the normal ones, you can saw them from afar. But the problem with the Octoroks is that they go in disguise.
Yeah. It's really easy to miss the Octoroks and then get hit in the back.
There are some scripted Octoroks spawns, but for the random ones, it's horrible. It's awful. Okay, here normally. Okay, no. Okay, it's cool. We have to melt these cubes. Oops. Thank you, Link. Okay. You have to melt these cubes in order to advance. You can use a normal fire weapon, but using 5 arrow makes it really faster.
It also goes down like almost a set amount with the fire arrows.
I'm not sure if it's random. Sometimes I use a fire arrow and the cube like completely disappears with maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not that such a big deal. You just restart the. Nice. You just restart the sanctuary. Okay, maybe not so nice. Maybe wait, I can just move.
Give us just one. Are we back up and running? We good? I think we are.
Yeah, we're back. Okay. I don't understand why, but like I said, I didn't drop or actually, I don't know. It did say I dropped a ton of frames, but like we tanked kilobits, and now we're back to 6,000. So, for now we're still okay. But like I said, chat, if this happens too many times, we do have a backup host, so we're prepared for the worst. But I really hope we don't have to do that. So
yeah, I really hope.
But yeah, we're back for now.
Okay, honestly, one of the problems you can have in this fight is doing too much damage, and I'm not joking, because when the fight transitions between the first and the second one, you have to be on some platforms. There are 4 platforms, because on the second part of the fight, the water level goes up, and if you are in that moment you are on the water blight can spawn right above you, and that's really, really bad. This dodge is really, really, really generous. Okay. So now I have to... This dodge is really, really stupid. Like, you have a really, really, really big window. It's
yeah, I was gonna say that was like...
I mean, I didn't even know that you can... I didn't even know that in this specific attack the window was so high. Okay, so normally, in normal mode, you don't have to deal with the healing mechanic, so this part will be really, really easy. But here you have to stasis this block. Wait. In normal... come on. In normal mode, with the Urbosas and also throwing the spear, you have enough damage. But in master mode, since the water blight is so slow. What? Since he teleports away and it takes a lot of time, probably he will heal. So we have to, as you have seen, we have to do some extra damage.
Yeah. I mean, you're running through these bosses like they're nothing. You wouldn't know it was master mode unless you told somebody.
Yeah, I think, well, aside from here, you have to be a little to do the extra damage at the beginning. The bigger difference is with the Thunder Blight, because for normal mode I even made a script like, if you do these specific attacks, you have enough damage to don't even have to deal with the second phase. But probably in master mode, it's almost impossible that the Thunder Blight doesn't heal.
Yeah.
Especially if in the second phase you do the fight in the intended way and use the pillars so he gets electrified by himself. It takes a lot of time and it heals like a quarter of the life. Okay, so now we have the last section. It shouldn't last more than 15 minutes. Are we fine with that, or what?
We got about 15 minutes left. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, nice. I mean, at the end of the run, I've been a little bit slower than usual because
you've been casting and stuff, which we appreciate. It's been honestly so, like, this is so good. So I thank you again for like doing both because it's hard. I know from
it's really
experience.
difficult for me.
Translating to English is probably like the biggest flex in this whole situation.
And with one hit too.
Yeah. But now watching this game in Spanish, it makes me really want to play Tears of the Kingdom in Spanish and just see like the difference in names of areas and bosses.
I really like, especially I really like the Spanish dub.
Mm-hmm.
The English is also good. Since I play these games in English, the one I like the most is in Spanish. I say I played in English. I mean, I played them in Spanish. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, Marcos doesn't stop talking. I mean, it's so inconsistent because some of these dialogues you can skip them, some of them you can't. I don't know. I don't understand why. Even in Tears of the Kingdom,
Yeah, there's a couple cutscenes in Tears of the Kingdom that you just can't skip at all, and it's like,
yeah, and they didn't make even like, let's say, a faster way to advance in normal dialogues, like
there's
skip dialogue or something like that.
Yeah, in the boss rush of Tears of the Kingdom, you can skip the cutscenes of all of the bosses except for the halfway point of one of them. No, two of them, sorry. Which is just weird.
Yeah, it's strange. Okay, so we are now in our beloved cylinder. This is literally two little cylinders and one more big. I think they could have been more original, honestly, but well, it could be worse. Honestly, when I first played the DLC, both of them, I was a little bit disappointed. I expected more content.
Yeah,
Like
same.
more areas, but at the end, Champions Ballad is okay. You have the cutscenes, the lore, which is cool because I think the champions aren't really developed in the through the story.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, you do the trials are not that amazing, and the sanctuaries is still okay. More sanctuaries, thank you. I have completed 120, and now I have some more of them too.
Yeah. I think Tears of the Kingdom solves a lot of the issues that we had with Breath of the Wild, and so it makes me sad that we're not getting any DLC in Tears of the Kingdom.
I wish we have some DLC. I mean, they could make DLC about why there is no Guardian in the whole game.
Yeah, just a DLC to explain the missing guardians would be
because
nice.
Honestly, it was one of the things that annoyed me the most through my gameplay, my walkthrough. Like, it makes no sense in terms of continuity, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we are setting the parts, the different parts of the dungeon. I paralyzed this because once I wasn't well. I already took damage. Okay, one moment. I'm going to change to the barbarian armor because there is a guardian there. I took damage there with the lava. Not a hit, but still damage. So I do that just in case.
It's interesting how like one run you can take damage in and just it permanently makes you decide I am never taking damage there again.
Yeah. That happened in the game I have run the most is Sekiro, and I can say that that has happened to me a lot of times. Like you are doing anything which is really, 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 really consistent, but you get hit once, and I'm not confident enough to make this anymore. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really interested to see what chat says about the fifth divine beast.
In terms of design or the general feeling?
In terms of design, just I wonder what they'll say about it.
This and this.
Because the Spanish to English translation of what it is doesn't quite line up. So I that's why I haven't mentioned anything, but I just kind of want to see their reaction when they see what the divine beast is.
But I don't get what do you mean? Like the difference, do you mean like the translation or what?
So the word that you're using, cylinder, doesn't quite explain what it is in English. And so I'm just interested to see what they think of what it actually is, if that makes sense.
I mean, the rooms are I say that it's a cylinder because the rooms are a cylinder, and the main one is not exactly a cylinder, but it's funny to say that, ridiculize it saying that it's a cylinder, because it's so absurd. It's that you have the other divine beasts that are animals, and this one doesn't go even with the theme, with that theme. And honestly, the level design is really, really, really simple.
That's good, because I actually never got around to playing the DLC of this game. I played the master mode, but I didn't play DLC 2.
When I first tried the master mode in normal mode, I got destroyed, literally. Later, I saw in Hitless that if you know what to do, isn't too much difficult here.
Yeah, my first ever challenge run, quote unquote, because I didn't do a hitless run by any means. But the first time I ever played Breath of the Wild was on a 3-heart master mode. And that's the only run I've ever completed of Breath of the Wild, was that one.
I mean, it's still really, really difficult. In fact, did you have to deal with the plateau Lionel?
Yeah, of course I went and fought the plateau Lionel.
Wow.
Not early on, but
I don't get even why is there the... No, come on. The Lionel is like a really, really, really troubling for the players. It makes no sense because it's just at the beginning of the game and you don't have gear to fight him. I mean, you could fight him using... I think there is a cheese in speedrun where you use a box and Magnesis.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, that's not the, let's say, intended way, in quotes. Because at the end of the day, like in Breath of the Wild, there is not intended way, but we all know that some places are thought to be completed in an intended way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do miss stasis a lot. Go ahead.
No. I was checking the Guardian. just it. Yeah, well, I prefer Ultra Hand over Stasis, honestly. But Stasis is still really, really useful. Of course.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what would be the perfect combination. You have 4 powers in each of the 2 games. So which one would be the best combination of each?
Cryo is not there.
Yeah, Cryo should not be in there.
It's so funny that, I mean, in Tears of the Kingdom, you have those like really cool powers, like go through the walls, not the walls, but the ceiling, fuse things, and in Breath of the Wild you have Ice Cube.
Yeah. You want to stand on an ice cube? Because you can do that.
Ultra Hand is, maybe Ultra Hand and Stasis will be, I will pick them.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to be a little bit careful here. I take out the bow because it's much easier to walk little by little using, while you are aiming with the bow.
Yeah, I was wondering how you were going to walk across this, but aiming the bow looks like it's just solves the problem right then and there.
Wow. Okay. Wait 1 moment. For a moment, I pressed the wrong button to jump because that's what happened when you play a lot of games. Now I'm playing a lot Sekiro again.
Yeah.
So I pressed the X button instead of the Y. Why, Nintendo? Why do you? It doesn't make sense. Why would you put the jumping button is the upper one? It makes no sense.
It reminds me of Skyrim. I don't know if you ever played that, but I'm pretty sure
Wow,
Skyrim had
a lot of years ago.
a jump button as the top button.
No, but I played Skyrim with in PC, so I used the keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a slow part. We have to wait a little. Amazing puzzle solving.
You can't cheese this one.
No. You can jump in the platform. It's funny. I don't know. You don't have anything else to do.
May as well.
Okay, I haven't mentioned it, but all the weapons and bows and arrows I have, I use the wrong button. Are the ones that you normally get for this run. I mean, I'm the only person I've done this of Divine Beast plus Champion Ballad in, at least, who has submitted it to Team Hitless. That's one of the problems I have when knowing if I'm the only one, if I've done this type of run, challenge, whatever, because I'm trying to say a lot of things. 1 moment, we have to check if there is a flying guardian there here. I mean, okay, no problem. We have the axis here. Can you move, please? Okay, so and the end of the day, a lot of people does the challenges. So maybe for some games, it's difficult to know who was the first one to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and what I was saying before that was that in my route, I take like all the champions' weapons because they are pretty strong, really, really strong. Especially Revalis bow. I consider for Hitless, maybe even for any challenge. I know, no. Revalis bow, the most powerful bow in the game, because it has a really, really, really good draw speed, a lot of range, good damage, triple shot, and it's really, really easy to get. If you break it, you just get a diamond, some wood, and a swallow bow, and you have another one. You will say that no, but Lionel bow is stronger. Yes, but you don't. In order to get one, you have to fight a Lionel.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, in Tears of the Kingdom, since you have a Lionel in the middle of the way, you got the Lionel bow. And Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, no. Okay, our friend the Guardian is right above us. Okay, so we are head. Leave me alone, please. As I say, this dungeon is really, really easy, really simple. I mean, they could make a more difficult one, but well, whatever. At least it's fast to complete in Hitless. Okay. Monk Math Kyoshia. Is that right in English? Is that the name in English?
Mazkosha, yeah.
Mazkosha. No! Okay. I forgot to eat the food. No problem. Oh, wait. I didn't check if I have before entering, if I've wasted used all the powers. I guess I did.
I mean,
If not, we have a problem.
I think you can still do it. I believe in you.
Thank you. I really doubt it. I mean, this fight is completely cheesed and scripted. At least the music is amazing in this fight. Okay, we have the powers. Nice. The food I forgot to eat. So this is what I said about just wait. Hey! What's happening? What? Sorry, what? I don't know what. Okay, no, we have a problem.
Did your bow break or something?
No, but it didn't show. Okay, I'm going to reset. That count this as a hit, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I took out the bow. I got Okay. I used all the stamina. I thought I ate the food
in time. Yeah.
I think I didn't eat it. Okay, I mean, let's focus on the fight first. Sorry about this.
No, it's okay.
And about shouting, I mean, sorry.
So, for those of you who don't know, Mazkosha has some of the same powers as some of the other bosses. So you'll see him be moving across the stage like he does, like the Thunderblight Ganon does.
Actually, not, because I shoot him down to death. Because I didn't find any other way to do the fight in Hitless. I mean, we just skipped all the first phase. Sorry.
No, I mean, we saw him do the speed attack.
Yeah.
When you took your second hit, so.
Okay, good RNG. We can do the trick. Look at him. Goodbye. Wow.
If you remember what we said about the bananas earlier in the run, Mazkosha also falls for bananas.
I don't know what happened with the bow. I pressed the button, but Link didn't take out the bow after I eat the meal before. Okay, here normally, well, you can have more uses for Urbosa. If you have, you can, well, just use it. Because in this stage, Mock Mass doesn't take much damage from arrows, aside from, for some reason, ancient arrows still do damage. Okay, I'm going to dodge this. It's really easy. You just run. And also, you can throw stuff at him. He's going to face. Wait a moment. I did damage? Why is he healing again?
Yeah,
We just wait until he does an attack, because he throws clowns at you. And we don't want to deal with them. We have a lot of damage.
Yeah, this fight usually takes a lot longer than this.
I mean, without cheesing it, is by far the most difficult fight in the game. By far.
Yeah, you thought Thunderblight Ganon was difficult, and that's nothing compared to this fight.
Yeah. I mean, in Thunderlight, you can still fail the perfect dodges. In Kyosha, you need to do them. And also in the second phase, when he multiplies himself, is really, really difficult. I mean, I could have learned this fight, but honestly, think again that you get here about, well, after 8-9 hours in the run.
Wow.
Well, so you don't want to take any risks. So that's it.
GG,
that was
Capde.
everything.
GG's.
That was awesome. Like I said, I've never really seen too much Breath of the Wild. So like it was actually like I feel like I followed along better than I anticipated. I didn't realize how much menuing there was and like swapping things. You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of used to there being like a quick menu or like a hotbar type thing.
I'm sad about the last hit, but well, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, like I said,
yeah,
it was only up to that. You were one hit, and even the first hit, like you said, was kind of just a weird.
Yeah,
I gotta say, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's really easy to accidentally get hit or take damage. So 2 hits is actually remarkable on a run that you don't reset.
Yeah, seriously. All right, well, we're running a little late, which is no problem, Capde, because like I said, the commentary was ace. So thank you so much for willing to run and commentate, guys. Like, that's not required at all. Capde is just a giga chad and willing to do it. And English is not his first language, too. So, like I said, 200% brain capacity and 2 hits. Coincidence? I think not. But yeah, no, that was awesome. So
also, he just got a motorcycle, so
yeah,
yeah. But like I said, to keep the schedule on time, we're gonna do a quick switch. No breaks, no giveaways. I was gonna do the $1,000 box, but we're gonna do it after Hades, and it'll be easier to time with Hades because I think the runs are much shorter. So if we don't have time for second run, we don't. If we do, then we can do that as well. So, but yeah, thanks again, Capde. Like I said, go follow Capde chat, and go follow Retro Bros.
Thank you, Lud, for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, it was a blast. I'm really glad we started with Zelda too. Like, it made my morning a little bit easier because I did not sleep well at all last night. So it was a nice transition into the event. So, but yeah, like I said, we're gonna swap over real quick. So Capde, Retro, if you guys could sign off. But like, any last minute words you want to say?
No, I'm here to cheer y'all on. Have a good one.
Yep, thank you so much. And thanks again, Capde, for the run.
I will just say that if anyone, I really encourage anyone if is interested to run Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. We are not many yet, but I hope we will be more in the future.
I agree.
So that's it.
That's one of the reasons why we do these showcases. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, right after they watch it, they want to just play. So
nice. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Take care.
Goodbye.